Jenna says she doesn't care what the animal is, as long as it is not Foryx. Nico says he doesn't care either. He will have one of everything. He is, he says, hungry for the first time in 500 years. No one can argue with that. And no one in the cafe argues with them either, quite possibly because of the large green-eyed panther that follows the tall blonde girl like a shadow and emits a low, rumbling growl if anyone comes near. Jenna is very glad of Ulla's company. The cafe is a menacing place, full of sailors, fishermen, and assorted traders, all of whom notice the group of 4 teenagers sitting at the table by the door. Ulla keeps people at bay, but the panther cannot stop the endless, uncomfortable stares. All choose the potluck stew, with which, as Beetle observes, they do not strike lucky. Nico proceeds to do as he threatened and eats his way through the entire menu. They watch Nico demolish numerous plates of odd-shaped fish garnished with a variety of seaweed and a thick red steak with white bristles on its rind, which he feeds to Ulla after one mouthful. Nico is at last eating his final dish, a long white fish with a lot of tiny bones and a reproachful stare. Jenna, Beetle, and Snorri have just finished a communal bowl of harbour dessert, baked apples sprinkled with sweet crumble and covered with chocolate sauce. Jenna is feeling queasy. All she really wants to do is lie down, and even a pile of damp fishing nets in a smelly net loft will do. She does not notice that the whole cafe has fallen quiet, and all are looking at an unusually richly clad merchant who has just walked in. The merchant scans the shadowy interior, not seeing who he expects to see. But then he does see someone he most definitely does not expect to see. His daughter. "Jenna!" shouts Milo Banda. "What on earth are you doing here?" Jenna jumps to her feet. "Milo!" she gasps. "But what are you doing here?" Her voice trails off. Jenna is thinking that actually this is exactly the kind of place you would expect to find her father. One full of odd people, with an air of suspicious deals and suppressed menace. Milo pulls up a chair and sits with them. He wants to know everything, why they are there, how they got there, and where they are staying. Jenna refuses to explain. It is Nico's story to tell, not hers, and she does not want the whole cafe listening in, as they surely are. Milo insists on paying the bill and ushers them out onto the busy quayside. "I cannot imagine why you are here," he says disapprovingly. "You must not stay here a moment longer. It is not suitable. These are not the kind of people you should be mixing with, Jenna." Jenna does not answer. She refrains from pointing out that Milo was obviously happy to mix with them. Milo continues, "The trading post is not a place for babes in arms." "We are not," Jenna protests. "As near as. You will all come to my ship." Jenna does not like being told what she must do, even though the thought of a warm bed for the night is extremely tempting. "No, thank you, Milo," she says frostily. "What do you mean?" says Milo, incredulous. "I refuse to allow you to roam around this place at night on your own." "We are not roaming," Jenna begins, but is cut short by Nico. "What kind of ship?" he asks. "A barkentine," Milo replies. "We'll come," says Nico. And so it is decided they will spend the night on Milo's ship. Jenna is relieved, though she does not show it. Beetle is relieved, and shows it. A big grin spreads across his face, and even Snorri has a faint smile as she follows in Milo's wake, Ulla at her heels. Milo leads them around to the back of the cafe, through a door in a wall, and into a dark alleyway, which runs along the back of the bustling harbours. It is a shortcut used by many in the day, but at night most prefer to stay under the bright lights of the harbours, unless there is secret